You clicked on this video because January resolution is basically dead, and you still have about 5 months to figure out whether or not this year still count for something. I want to tell you something that's going to sound a little bit odd. It's going to sound a little bit backward, but it still counts. In fact, it counts more than you think, but not because of the reason that you may think. It's not because you're going to hustle for the next 5 months. It's actually because you were never actually working with the year in the first place. So we're going to break that down. Today, I'm giving you 3 shifts, not tactics, not productivity hacks, and definitely not a new planner, although we do love a new planner. I'm going to give you 3 shifts in how you actually think about time, priorities, and yourself. Because the plan was never really the problem. What you believed underneath the plan was. A year gives permission to coast. 12 weeks doesn't. Let's be honest about where you are right now, especially if you're watching this video. It's the end of July. January you set a goal with the whole year in mind. July you, however, is looking at that same goal, mostly untouched. You probably have a little bit of doubt there, and there's a quiet voice inside that's saying, well, I still got till December. That voice feels responsible. It's actually the thing that's been sabotaging you all along. Picture a candle burning, and it's burning in a still room. No draft, no open window. It burns slow, so slow you don't even notice the wax disappearing until it's almost gone. Now, put that same candle, and it's one of them good candles too. Put that same candle near an open window. Suddenly, the flames got urgency. It's either burning bright or it's burning out fast. But either way, you notice. A year is the still room. 12 weeks, that's the open window. The wax was always melting. The only question was whether you'd feel it happening in time to actually do something about it. Here's the shift. Stop measuring your life in years. Start measuring your life in 12-week seasons. Right now, today, you're standing at the start of a brand new one, whether you realize it or not. Now, this isn't about working harder for 5 months because we're not going to hustle through the rest of this year. Instead, it's about giving yourself a deadline close enough for your brain to realize and recognize that it's real. A year away gets filed under someday, whereas 12 weeks away gets filed under now, top of priorities. And that's not a discipline problem that you need to fix. It's a framing problem that you get to fix by changing the mirror in which you look at your goals through. Shift number 2, clarity has to come before the calendar, not before. Now, maybe you tried a color-coded calendar or even, highlighted different planners, the time blocking app, a productivity video, probably one you saw before this one, and you still end up with your week being wiped out. Calendar's completely full. You feel like you have no control over all the things that you must do and somehow no closer to the thing that actually mattered to you. If that's you, I need you to hear this. This was never a tools problem. Imagine someone hands you a GPS, no address typed in. It's a great GPS. It's top of the line, brand new, fully functional, fully charged. It's accurate and it reroutes instantly. And it's completely useless. But not because of the function of the GPS, but because it has nothing to navigate toward. Most women don't need a better GPS. They actually need to type in the address before they start driving anywhere. And here's the shift. Before you touch your calendar for the next 12 weeks, you need to decide maybe 2 or 3 priorities that this season will be about. And it's not 10, 2 or 3. Everything else, even the good stuff, even the things that you're fully capable of doing, those get sequenced for later. You push those off to the parking lot is what we like to call it. And you don't squeeze those in for now. A packed calendar executing the wrong priorities isn't productivity. It's motion without direction. And that's exactly why it's so exhausting. You're not tired because you're doing too much. You're exhausted because you're going nowhere on purpose and you don't realize it. Now, this third shift is going to sting a little bit. So I'm going to hold your hand while I say it, okay? You ready? You need to start moving like the person you're becoming before you feel like her. This is the one that almost everybody skips. And it's exactly why the first 2 shifts don't stick without it. You can know your 12-week deadline. You can know your 2 priorities and you will still stall out. And it's not because of anything with the first 2 items. It's because underneath it, you don't yet believe you're actually capable and you're actually the kind of woman who follows through. Think about learning how to ride a bike. Nobody waits until they feel balanced to start pedaling. The pedaling is what creates the balance. If you wait to feel confident before you move, you'll be standing there stuck holding the handlebars forever because the confidence was never going to show up first. It shows up because of the movement, not before it. Expectation, like the balance, it comes before evidence, not after it. You don't wait to feel like a woman who finishes her season strong before you start acting like one. You act like her now. In small decisions, nobody's watching. The feeling catches later. Expectation, like balance, comes before evidence, not after. You don't wait to feel like a woman who finishes her season strong before you start acting like one. You act like her now in the small decisions when nobody's watching, and the feeling catches up later. That's the real difference between a season that produces results and a season that just produces good intentions. It's not more willpower. It's moving first and letting the belief that you have up here follow the motion instead of waiting for the belief to lead. Here's what I want you to walk away with. It's the end of July, and that's not bad news, so don't take it that way. That's your next 12-week window starting today, whether you use it or not. The goal doesn't need 5 more months of hoping. It needs one decided season, 2 clear priorities, and a woman willing to move like she already believes that it's going to work. So I want you to tell me in the comments if you had to pick just 2 or maybe 3 priorities for the next 12 weeks and let everything else wait, what would they be? Drop them below. I'll read every one, and I'll see you in the next video.